I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity project. I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will. Got the dark matter token going up, I can tell. Hey, I can tell this is the start of something fresh. Shout out Hex Revision and on the Hex, yes. I confess, Hexicans don't stress, cause as a community we one up. So tell me, are you in, or tell me, are you out? Do you want to win, or do you chase the clout? What is this really about? The treasury and lottery. If you meant dark tokens, you can get a part of it. So how does it work? Let me explain. First you buy the dark token, now you're in the game. Then you mint the dark and get a fuel cell. That's an NFT, one that earns yield. As long as you have it, it feels like magic. But if you vaporize the NFT, that's tragic. So most think crypto is a game. Are you here for the fame, or here to make a name? See, Hexicans reign, we create our own lane. I thought I told you, we the new financial gain. AGproject.io with the flow. And if you know what I know, then you know what I know. That's just how it go. Something like to support the team, the dream. Public service announcement, t.me/anti-gravity saga is the telegram. Tap in. It's for y'all. I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity project. I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will. Got the dark matter token going up, I can tell.
Hey kids, this is Pulse Ray Vision coming to you live from Cuatro Cinco Studios in my mom's basement before work. We got Sandeepija. Let's go. Is this a giveaway? Well, of sorts. Yeah, for the space cult. Are you in the space cult? Do you even space cult, bro? No, honestly, this is a giveaway of sorts. We're going to jump into this really quickly. I'll share my screen. There we go. All right, check this out, kids. This was supposed to happen tonight. I wanted to give all of the sacrificers a chance to sacrifice before this money hit the eDai wallet, and it's actually climbed since last night. It was supposed to be 5,500. Now it's closer to 6,000. And as you can see, here's our eDai reward. We did one sacrifice from the jackpot. 165 have sacrificed, so they'll all have a chance to claim some of this eDai that's hitting. 43 winners took the 333 darker matter tokens, and most likely, I'm guessing most of those guys reminted for round 3. You got 7 days, 6 hours, 3 minutes to mint for round 3, and that, of course, is going to be around July 14th. So July 14th, we will see the jackpot. We will see 88 people win 999 dark. That's about $300 at today's price. It was 30 down, all the way down to like 30 cents. There's so much sell pressure going on right now, given the low liquidity that we have. Like right here, it's down to 35. Let's see. I'm sure it's down much further on some of these other pairs. Yeah, like darker neons at 32 cents. So we've had quite a bit of sell pressure here. This is the place where the make it rain button hits, is the darker and eDai. And so it's been extracting a bunch of value out of the liquidity pairs and through the minting process. So as you can see, we're all the way down here. This, I tried to tell you guys yesterday, this might be a great time to pick up some darker before the whales get paid today. And maybe it's true, maybe not. Maybe we'll make all-time low or back down to the bottom of this wick at 26, 25 cents. I don't know, though. I know there's a bunch of people getting this payout that would love to see things go up a lot more. But as you can see, this is just 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. And the bots and other people are just buying it up a few bucks at a time and just filling their bags. Remember, this is a fixed token supply. There's only 2.2 million basically of these tokens in existence. And out of those 2.2 million tokens, you've got 13.9% circulating supply. That's down from 18.5%. So as people mint, it pulls the circulating supply off. And then as people sell their jackpot winnings or their airdrop, then it goes up. So that's kind of where it's at. Well, actually, that's already part of circulating supply. The airdrops are, but as people are minting, you can see we've staked 75,000 out of 268,000 fuel cells. So out of the 700,000 tokens that were airdropped, about a third of those, I think that's about a third, have been have been minted. And out of the ones minted, about a fifth, or about a fourth, a little over a fourth of those have been staked. So people are playing the long game. They're very committed. This is the best damn community in crypto, hands down. I'll I'll die on that. This is pretty badass. And we're back up to 37 cents, according to the website. The gas is not bad right now, 6.22. We've had a lot of RPC issues on Pulse Chain recently, where people are it's kind of getting stuck in the mempool, and sometimes it's going through, sometimes it isn't. And so we've actually updated our website to reflect that. If the price spikes and the RPCs aren't getting it in the mempool, and I'm probably describing this incorrectly. There's probably a coder that's like, those aren't the right words. But basically, the RPC is what speaks to the network. So when you go to the network and you're trying to do a transaction on the network and get it confirmed, or you're trying to read information from the network, you go through these things called RPCs. And so we've had some things hang and some things fail, but it's definitely, it hopefully that'll get picked up and better, and the gas will go back down for you guys that are trying to mint for round 3. If you go to Fuel Cell Farms here, you can actually see the payout schedule. The payout schedule starts as a trickle, and then a stream, and then a flood. So the first 8 months, the first 22 rounds, only 48,000 is being paid out. And then in the second season, or the next set of 22 rounds, you got 240,000 being paid out. So that's where I think a lot of people break even and go into profit with their original investment of one darker for their one fuel cell, especially if they're, staked for the higher payouts. And then, of course, in season 3, you have basically over half of the entire supply paid out, but it's not paid out to market participants. It's not airdropped. It is paid out to the people holding the NFTs, and the people that have locked up their NFTs, staked their NFTs, will get more of that than the others. So it's really, honestly, just rewarding patience and conviction. So yeah, as we see here, let's go to the get paid screen, and let's see. Our devs are working on this right now, pushing this. Right now, I would get 13 cents of eDai for my one sacrifice, but we will probably see. Look at this. Oh, it's rolled over. So yeah, the eDai distributions, it changed from the amount that it thought was there, or what is expecting to be airdropped, to the actual amount. So that kind of is a hint that it may go away. Let's see, make it rain. There are 507 darker still waiting to be sold, 5 at a time, as people hit this button and as the keeper does that. Let me check with my devs here and see if they're ready. All right, let's check chat real quick. I know it's early, and this is there's no one here in chat. There's 9 people watching. I did put this in our Telegram, and I did put this up on Twitter. So check that out. Let me see here. Yeah, they're doing a test amount right now to see if, make sure, just to double check. This is something that you guys might want to do in crypto. If you're going to send a large amount of money somewhere, sometimes it's best to send like $1 or $5 and make sure that it gets to the right address, that you haven't been phished or hacked, and that you have the correct address and not a burn address or something to that effect. So yeah, check that out. All right, and waiting to see here. They did send a test amount last night, which is $10 of this. They're sending another test amount. Let's see if that shows up. Again, and it depends on the network as well. Rabby, no. Let's see if we still have any pending here. What happened to our last things here? So we did get a confirmation here of these staked, staking some of our fuel cells. And while we're waiting for this, let's go here to Mint. Let's see if this works for us. We're gonna go to Mint. Oh, that's farm. Mint. So how to play Mint, farm, get paid. We're gonna go to Mint. We're gonna mint maybe 50 fuel cells today. So let's see if we can get that mint to go through, or if it's delaying us. We're gonna go from fast. We're gonna go to ape. We're gonna offer them 12 cents to mint those 50 fuel cells, those NFTs. And also that would be 50 more entries into the next jackpot on Journey 3. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in 7 days when people get paid their jackpots, how many will roll forward and sacrifice to continue getting paid from the eDai pool, and how many will claim and remint, and how many will claim and dump, and how many will claim and add LP. Because right now the LP is pretty damn low because it follows the price down. So let's go here, tools. Let's go back to trade, liquidity, pool explorer, darker. Yeah, we were all the way up to like 21,000 or maybe even higher, 22,000, and now with the price coming down, it's at 15,000. But then again, the price of all of the tokens on Pulse Chain has kind of gone down too recently, as the hype over some Richard Hart rumors died down a little bit. So we're kind of having not a great day in the rest of crypto. Like I said, eDai is the sexiest token on chain right now because it's the only thing that holds its value. Let's go back here. And see, still confirming Pulse Chain is congested right now, network-wide, not this site. Most transactions land with a couple of minutes. Hang tight. Okay, so there, boom, we got our, it waited longer, we got our fireworks. Let's go over to farm. So we mint, farm, get paid. So mint, farm, let's go over here to our farm. And here's our 1,000 that we minted in round 1 that are now eligible for staking. We'll hit manage fuel cells. We'll try to mint 20% of them. And so we'll say, yes, we understand that we're locking up, but that you don't get paid treasury payouts during this stake period. But once you serve the entire stake period, at that point, you it actually goes from 0 to 100x yield from the FOMO curve right here. So yeah, if you want to do a short stake of 33 days, that bumps you up to 10x once you serve the 33 days. And then the 180 days bumps you up to 100x. And you can also claim some tokens, some liquid tokens every 11 days forever. We'll get into that on the get paid side. But we're going to stake 180, checking to see if we won the lottery. That checked out. So we'll do sign, fast, 17 cents to stake these, I believe. There are 3 steps. The first time you do this, you do have to check those and then register them and approve them. And then everything is automated after that point, which is nice. So here we go. We're trying to get these locked right here. 26,000 pulse, 17 cents for this batch. It's definitely not cheap. We wish we were super gas efficient and light on the network, but everything we have is on chain. And so we're not relying on a third party. We're just just relying on this chain that's congested right now, you know. And let me know in the comments if that amount of get paid has changed. Tracy G in the place to be. Good to see you, Tracy G. Good to see you over on Harry Labs Telegram as well. It looks like I am still catching up over there for sure. All right, so staking batch 1 of 1. I don't have to sign another ZKX one here. Here we go. Yeah, and speaking of Harry Labs, we got some messages coming in from him on what's going on over there. If we have time, we'll go through that. We're hopefully going to stake some here, and then we're going to go to get paid and see if that amount hits there, the test amount. This one is dead. We'll kill that one. Delete that group. While we're waiting for this batch right here, which it's a pretty big batch. We'll check out Wick. This is Wick's address right there. Let's see what they're doing. Let's add that to our watch list over here on oh, look at that. We're up from 32 cents to 36 cents. I think people are buying in anticipation of the whales coming in and scooping up some cheap darker today. But yeah, let's check out Wick here. We can also check out the liquidity on Wick on squirrels.pro as well. So maybe we'll do that. But here's Wick and Pulse has 3K of liquidity. Wick and Wrap Pulse has 9K of liquidity. Wrap and Pulse X has 2K. ProveX has 1K. Yeah, pretty interesting. And I know that against Pulse, it is doing rather good. Let's take the biggest one here. Wick and Pulse. Add that to our watch list. There we go. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. A nice bounce right there up to half a penny, a little over half a penny right there. All-time high, let's check the all-time high it was all the way up to 1.3 pennies, and it was all the way down to 4 zeros, 3 zeros and a 4 right there. So this is well, it's not bad at all, especially, it started at the bottom, we're up here now. This looks a lot like Pink Mist Whale did and may in the future, just saying. So 0.6 on Wick here, very interesting. Might see some liquidity paired with Wick here in the near future. Let's go back here to the website. Still waiting for the stake batch to be done. I almost want to hit the refresh button. So it shouldn't take this long. I wonder how many. We're only batching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 28, 52, 60, 70, no, 52, 60, 65. So there's 65 we're trying to batch stake right now. And hopefully we get the celebration. See, it's actually giving us the warning down there that it's congested, even though it's blacked out. You can see that it's popped up in the background. So we'll wait to see if this one hits. Check back here in chat. Yeah, I imagine most people are busy this morning. They're probably already at work, seeing as how it's like 8-ish over here in the mountains, probably 10-ish over there on the East Coast. But if you guys see this on your lunch break or replay, gang, it's good to see you. Oh, we're up to 23 people now coming to check out the $5,500 eDai drop. It's actually more than that because it's grown since then. Still staking. I'm just going to refresh this page instead of waiting. I know I should wait to show you guys the congratulations toast. But if we go down here, no, we're still at 73% staked. So this one is still just pending right here, I imagine. Activity. No, it says it's confirmed right here. view transactions. So let's just go down here. We have 10% in FOMO around season 1, season 2, season 3. It shows us what we think it'll be. And then here we have 715 fuel cells locked for 180 days, 1%, or 10 fuel cells locked for 33 days, and then we still have 28% free. So we're going to keep chipping at this every stream. So you guys what's up. So once you farm these and put them to work by staking them, or you can even deplete them and sacrifice them from here. Although they won't really be worth sacrifice until probably the end of season 1, middle of season 2. So let's go to get paid right here. And let's go to the jackpot first, because like I said, 88 people are going to walk with 999 darker in 7 days. And who knows what the US dollar UV, who knows what the US dollar value will be in 7 days. I don't know. I wouldn't pretend to know, but it could be worth a lot more. Right now it's about worth, $330. That's not a bad payday. Of course, if you sacrifice that into the void, you get credit. You get 3 times the credit that the round 1 sacrificers got, because they only sacrificed at 333. And so crazy, absolutely nuts. Okay, so let's go over here to the eDai payout, and it's still at $21. Refresh this bad boy. Yeah, it still don't see the test amount there. Let my devs know what's going on here. Still waiting. Maybe it's just delayed though, because it is congested. Yeah, here we go. And like I said, if it doesn't show up here, then it's probably not safe to send the rest. So I'll let the devs know it's still hung up. I think I've got to mute one of these channels because I'm getting... Oh, there we go. How everything works. He's actually sent me that big long thing. I do need to mute this one, because otherwise it'll be jingling every time it goes off. Let's see here. 1 second. All right. Yeah. So it might. It does say it's confirmed on chain, but it isn't actually confirmed on the website. So maybe the website's behind, lagging and checking the chain. Let's see here. Give me that 5K eDai, sir. You bet. The one and only Domingo's in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, if you're lucky enough to win the lottery and sacrifice it, you can get a giant chunk of this, especially this first payout. I think is going to be bigger than some of the others. But all of the bot tax goes here, and 5% of the minting eDai gets sold and put into this eDai payout right here as well. Let's see here. Let's see here. Also, if you notice, you can actually gift eDai here. You can gift darker that gets sold for eDai. Not great for the price, but there might be some whales that want to pump up the bags there, depending on where the price is going. That you can donate eDai itself as well. So if I hit max eDai, I could send it 33 cents right here. But yeah, interesting. We're just waiting for this drop. We got 27 people here. Good to see you guys. And again, not the best time to stream, but I did know that the devs are maybe busy this tonight, and so they're like, well, we can do it in the morning. And I was like, let's try doing it in the morning. So making sure we got this here going through. But yeah, make sure that you check whether it's the eDai or the darker that you're sending here. In the meantime, while we're waiting for this, let's go to the 180-day bonus. Like I said, once you stake for 180 days and you hit your day 180, we have a little bit of a share out here that's going to be paid out in 176 days. There's 108,000 darker here, and it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger for the next 176 days till it starts paying out. And then it pays out. You can claim every 11 days as long as there's darker in the pool, and the pool pays out 3.69% every 11 days. So it's not too fast, not too slow, but it definitely is going to move a bunch of darker into the hands of the ride or dies and the truly committed that have either sacrificed to the void or locked up for 6 months, which is an eternity in crypto. In 6 months, a ton of stuff can happen. All right, so let's go back here and check eDai. Yeah, it's looks like Pulse Chain is pretty laggy this morning, even though the gas isn't that high. We're at 480K. Not sure I understand what's going on with the RPCs, but we'll see what's going on. Right now, we're sitting on the 13 cents of eDai that we could claim out of this 2169. Nice. And every time someone hits the make it rain button right here, it's going to sell 5 more. Put that in there. In fact, let's just try that one here. It's ape, sign, and then let's actually see if the other one has gone through the staking. So it says the staking has gone through right here. That one's confirmed right there. And then this is the make it rain that's pending. All right. Yeah, everything's taking forever to get approved on Pulse Chain right now, and it's taking forever to confirm. So this 10-second block thing is not a reality. It hasn't been a reality for the last couple of days, but hopefully we get back to that 10-second if you're willing to pay, if you're willing to bribe the validators and pay a little bit more gas and get to the head of class. And they're still waiting there. Let's see here. Oh, wow, that's different. Okay, so we went from $20 to $123. So it looks like their test amount finally hit. So now we can tell them to send the big boy. There we go. All right, let me let them know that we are good to go with the mega stack. And then we'll see if people start claiming it right away, or if it takes until later today that they realize they've got that there. That's bananas. All right. here. So I'm telling them they can send it now, and that eDai pulls should get a lot bigger really fast. And then I think it might be a race for the whales to go see who can buy up some of that cheap darker, or they said we might see some more liquidity get deeper. Let's see here. Yeah, know that. There we go. So somebody sent 300 darker yesterday to the address, and I don't know if that's some of the darker that was stuck earlier in the converter, or if someone accidentally just gifted 300 darker into this pool right here, make it rain. So there's 605 darker waiting to be sold or sent, sold into eDai to fill up this pool. And you can see my claim went from like 13 cents to 74 cents as that little amount hit there. Check here we go. Got 28 people there now. Again, let's check how many people are in the actual community. If we go to Pulse Scan, where's Pulse Scan? Check on Bitcoin this morning. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin woke up and has not had breakfast yet. It's 62K. Its little sister Ethereum is probably also missed breakfast and is down to 1766K. All right. That's cool. Yeah, things are just taking forever on this thing. Make it rain. I bet you our make it rain. Let's see if our make it rain went through. Activity. Okay, yeah. So our make it rains 5 times 38 cents. So about $2 of this 123 is us hitting the make it rain button. Someone hit this button, I think, close to 500 times in the last couple of days to add another 1,000 to this pool. And obviously pushing the price down fairly well here on darker, as you can see, just these. If you look at the 15-minute chart, that's the easiest way to see it. Darker dye. That's darker than Hex has some decent liquidity. Darker than eDai is not one of the highest liquidity ones. Let's check out the 15-minute chart. And yeah, you can see them hit. This is the make it rain button. Just putting a ton of sell pressure, $1,000 of sell pressure on a total liquidity of what, 15,000 right now? Yeah, 15,000 and 1,000. You're gonna have some. You're gonna see some of that right there, and then you'll see here's one buy that took it from 32 cents up to 37. Here's another buy that took it from 32 cents to 38. I wonder how big those buys are. Looks like those buyers are about $24. Someone scooped up 70 at a great price for $25. Someone else bought $4, got 10 for $4. Someone else bought 31 for $11. I think that's the candle. I think, yeah, because it takes the price from 32 to 37. So $24 is this candle right there on the 15-minute. Interesting. Okay. And the amount has been approved. Yeah, so it's been approved. So they should be sending the big boy here. But yeah, these big jumps back up to 38 cents. That's $24. That's not a lot. Not a lot. Interesting. All right. Back here, $123, and the gas is not super cheap, but it's still green. It's still in the green, you know. Calm is what we consider pulse chain calm. Although usually when it's calm, it's fast. And the whales, I've been watching the whales mint and stake, and they usually mint and stake when it's under like 550 or 560 total. So they're looking for like 440, 430, under 450, and then they'll tip the validators 100 or 150K to get into the blocks. And that's been working pretty well for them. They've been moving stuff fairly cheaply on Pulse Chain. It's just patience and time, and writing the script. So, bam, Jiminy Christmas. That's a lot of eDai. 5603 in the eDai pool. My claim just went from 20, like what was it, like 70 cents up to 33.35. So a third of a dollar, or basically 100 dark tokens at today's price just hit there. So I can claim the eDai payout. I'm going to claim that eDai payout right there. We'll see. Let's do it ape since everything's so slow right now. We'll close this out, or actually no, we'll wait. We're claiming $33 of eDai for our one jackpot that we sacrificed, and then we claimed 2 of them, and we've been minting with those. Awesome. Congratulations everyone that won the jackpot. You had a 1 in 740 chance of winning. That doesn't mean you have to mint 740. It just means that's the average. It's pretty interesting. Yeah. Interesting. Crazy. Let's see if we waiting for confirmation. And then we'll see. We should see it right here in our ZKX wallet here under eDai. We have 33 cents. This should bump up to $33.68 or something like that of eDai. And that goes through. Yeah, see, still confirming. So it waits until a point, and then it's like, okay, should have confirmed by now. The network is lagging. But if we look at activity, I wish there was a way to speed up the transaction here on ZKX. There might be a way that I just don't know. Okay, so the site pulls the chain every 30 to 60 seconds. So yeah, there we go. The 300 darker to the unknown address is the only thing I can't explain. Was that yours? To the unknown address? No, it's not. And we are trying to get 2,500 darker unstuck from the very first converter. So, yeah. Love you. Have fun. Read the relevant regions before editing. Okay. Yeah, still waiting for this claim. Oh, by the time I claim this, the price will change. It's probably changing right now. But congratulations to whoever got these buys in and these sells, because Jiminy Christmas. What are these? These are some big sells actually. Right there. These aren't the eDai, the make it rain button, I don't think. Those are like, again, big is relative, but see, those ones were after that buy, after the $24 buy. Oh, those are all still 5s. Yeah, dollar sell, $2 sell, $1.66, $1.62, $1.64, and yeah, just really pushing down those but there's no bots on here selling. That's the crazy thing. This is all eDai converter, and some of the bots and some people just buying it up. Let's see if we got our claim here yet. It should go to 0 after I get my claim. Yeah, it's still spinning. So every sacrifice jackpot got paid $33 today that they can claim. And like I said, a lot of those whales went in heavy. I tell a lot of people, say, what should I do with my darker matter, or what's the move, what's the game? And honestly, it's mint, farm, and get paid. So mint, like if you have 1,000 or 2,000, if you mint 1,000 into a round, your chances of hitting a jackpot are pretty good, because you're like 260 over the 1-to-1. The average odds of hitting 1 out of 740. It's still confirming. I don't know. This makes me even like worry about my internet company. There's something on this page that I haven't even talked about or pointed out that is kind of an Easter egg for the people that sacrifice. Boom, there we go. Passive income hits different. 33, 35, 5 eDai. Boom. Awesome. I think we should go paint the chart right now. I think we should go buy some. Let's ask Claude. What is the best way to push the price of darker up as you buy it on the market? Is there a specific pair that you would target, or would you just let the DEX aggregator send it to get you the best deal and push up the price of all of them? All right. Fable 5's on it for now. I'm pretty sure they're moving Fable 5 to like the 20x, the guys that pay like $200 a month. If they keep it at $20 a month, I'll still have access to it, but it's thinking right now. Let's actually go over here too. We can go to switch, and then there's another. Actually, there's one on Wick that caught my eye. So let's go to the Wix sites right here, and let's see here: marketing arms, world, Pangle, swap helper. Let's go to swap helper. So amount, pay with. We want to pay with eDai right there. This is the Wick. This is if you're buying Wick. So if you had like $7,000 that you wanted to buy some Wick with, see here, 43.11 after gas. Swap on Squirrel. Wait a minute, best rate. Squirrel Swap has the best rate for Wick. That is very interesting. Oh, it's 7,000 eDai. I was like, that seems low for $7,000. Okay, good to know. Okay, so that would be 11,000 eDai would get you for 738,000 Wick. I get it. Not enough eDai. Cool. No, we want to pay with. We want to go with eDai, and we want to buy some darker. No, this is the old darker. The new darker has the logo with it. There we go. This one right here. So if I wanted to buy, let's buy $30 let's blow $30 of our eDai out of our 35 or whatever, 33. And that'll get us 82 dark. So we'll spend $30, and there's there's a tax token detected, which we're not paying tax because this is a wallet that has more than 10 fuel cells. So it's a community, any of the community members with fuel cells, that they're not paying tax. So it's thinking I'm going to get less. Well, no, it wouldn't be this. There's no buy tax. So I guess I'd be pushing the price $5 by doing that. And I would be getting, it usually shows the price that you're actually paying. We have to approve PDI. Here we go. Hang on. Short answer, let the aggregator route it. Targeting thin pair is donating to the art bots. Here's the mechanics. Using your actual pool depths, why the thin pair pump backfires, buying it through a shallow pool. Yeah, it's going to wick it up and just create a big arbitrage opportunity with the others. Why the aggregator wins. Mateus routes your buy through the deepest paths and blah, 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 blah. Force multipliers, steady beats single shot. Your total liquidity is only 15 to 20K. Oh, so it's saying like we should do some smaller buys. Let's do 3 $10 buys and see what that does here. $10 buy on Squirrel Swap. We'll approve the eDai. Oh, hey, what's up, MetaMask? We're gonna disconnect that wallet. We're gonna connect ZKX wallet to this baby. Yeah, connect it. There we go. So we want to buy 10. Going to approve the eDai, although this still probably has a pending transaction. Oh, no, it doesn't because we got our payment. Okay, so slow. No, we're going to ape. Insufficient funds to cover the fee. Are we out of, we might be out of Pulse here. One or more transactions waiting for you to sign them. I know. But no, we have $5 of Pulse in there, so there's no way we wouldn't have enough to pay for that. That's weird. All right, let's go over here to the pending one. We're gonna go to ape, grant approval limit for PDI, insufficient funds to cover the fee. Let's try this again. So the fee price impacts 0.4, about 5% right here. We'll wait for this to go across and see if it'll let us do it again. So approve eDai. It'll pop up the window here. Insufficient funds to cover the fee. Oh, on Ethereum. Oh, well, we're not on Ethereum. This is not, we should not be on Ethereum. We're not buying darker on Ethereum. We're buying darker on Pulse Chain. So what the, let's go up here into ZKA and see if we got to change this baby. Open active window. No, we'll open it in a second. Receive, reject, all networks. Yeah, we're on all networks, bro. Still on Ethereum. I don't know why it thinks we need Ethereum for this, but if you're watching, Squirrel, just know you've got to change this so that it's not trying to run this on Ethereum. Dang it, I really wanted to use Squirrel Swap on this one. All right, let's go buy somewhere else. We're gonna have to go slum it at switch.win. Just kidding. Shout out to Granite Build Attack. Let's see if this one recognizes that this is not a Ethereum transaction. We'll do 10 eDai. We need to approve it. And a password. Oh, no, I don't. No thanks. We're going to disconnect here from Internet Monies. Disconnect, and we're going to reconnect with ZKX. There we go. Connect. All right. Nope, we don't want Ethereum. We want DAI. And we want to buy darker. No tokens found. Is this one set on Ethereum too? Why is this set on Ethereum instead of Pulse Chain? I wonder what's up with ZKX trying to use Ethereum here. Either way, we're going to go Pulse. We're going to go to Pulse DAI, or not PDAI, eDai on Pulse. And we're going to try to buy $10. Man, it is hard to get some darker right now. All right, $10. Let's see if we run into the same approval thing here. Safety check. Okay, unlimited. Yeah, unlimited eDai. Fast. We're going to go to Ape, sign, and see, yeah, approve our eDai, and then we'll buy some. We'll see what three $10 buys does to the chart. I'm going to have to figure out how Gelato, how Chris from Gelato has got his buy bot and mint bot running. Because that would be cool too. Is if you could just if the whales just set up buy bots where they're just just buying $5 or $10 at a time. That would be bananas. Truly bananas. Let's see here. Still 55.70 in the eDai pool. I believe I'm the only one that's claimed so far from the eDai pool. Yeah, because it was like 56. So my $30 took it all the way down to 55.70. Yeah, I think there are people that wants a bunch, a very big handful of these, and sacrificed a bunch of these and are going to take a chunk out of here. Back to switch.win. Our balance hasn't changed. That's not a good sign. Jiminy freaking Christmas. Oh, this is painfully slow. Painfully slow. What is going on? We're bribing them with a whole penny full of pulse, and they're just something is not running right on chain. Yeah, I wasn't sure what to make of Giga's comment earlier about the RPC problem, but now I'm thinking he might be more correct than we thought. See here. Yeah, shout out to BK the dev. I heard him on Tangents Spaces talking about the crazy AI stuff he's been building into phones. That's crazy. Yeah, he's building some really, really crazy stuff. There we go. Let's go back here and see if we're still payday instead of payday. Yeah, payday. So it is payday. Payday. I love that. Yeah, eDai drop live. Hex T, not sure if he's going to be able to claim any from the eDai pool. If he does, we'll definitely know within the day. But yeah, we're still waiting for the approval. I claimed thank you, Space Cult. Oh, awesome. Awesome. So this will probably be dropping here, right? Fit. Yep, look at that. Another couple of claims gone right there. So people are taking their money out of the eDai pool. Cash, baby, cash money. This is the closest thing we have to cash on on chain right now. Still trying to buy $10 a darker. Jiminy. Oh my gosh, this is painful. This is not very freaking cool. Yeah, Giga here. Giga the Minter. Umbra is already built. Full Robinhood. Computer updates daily, security patches, feature addition, your phone often, Ethereum pulse chain upgrades, never broken DAO exploits, broken RPCs, broken scanner APIs, because Ethereum is our testnet. That kind of backfired on him. This is the part I was like, well, let me think about this. Guys, I do sincerely mean it. The current issue with the main RPC that refuses to be resolved on top of a few other basic issues make this ecosystem extremely grim. Even if in the off chance RH did decide to just rage pump the chain, the user experience is so absolutely horrendous that it wouldn't be worth the effort for most. Yeah, so we're hoping for some good fixes here on still not confirmed. Jiminy Christmas. Wow. And so if I'm having this much trouble buying and claiming and minting and staking, then I can only imagine like someone that's newer to crypto coming in here and being like, nothing works, and then just going away and never coming back. Maybe I should just ask Claude, how do we fix the RPCs on Pulse Chain? Although maybe, I don't know. I mean, like PulseScan was down for a while, and a lot of people thought that maybe there were some moves being made that they didn't want scrutinized. Drake makes 30 million playing digital slots, pressing buttons. I have jokes. Sorry, thoughts. The game, Hex or Pulse Chain. Gemini Christmas. It finally confirmed. Oh my gosh. So now I can actually switch, but how long will the switch take? And let's go back and check the price chart. Oh my gosh. There's Ape, there's Fast, there's Ape. There's not like start batch. I can start a batch, assets there. There's not like a custom where you can just give some crazy amount. Although I don't know if that would actually even work. Ape is well above Fast. And so we'll just see what's going on here. We'll see if we can paint the chart with our $10 buy. Jiminy Christmas. This $11 buy is the last one that sneaked through, pushing us up to 38. All right, switch. Transaction confirmed. My goodness, did it really confirm? Oh, yeah, and there's, I'll have to send this. I want to send a video to Brandon to let him know. There's a little pet peeve I have on that UX right there. But that being said, we should see that hitting the chart here in, one of these pairs, depending on how it's. In fact, we should have viewed the route, actually. Will it show us the route now? So there's another $10. And then if we do route path, it's going through die hex, then hex darker. So the hex darker is the pool that should be hit here. Darker and hex. And we should see, yep, here's our buy for $9.94, 0.59. And we got 27 darker at 36 cents, supposedly. And what's funny is you guys are, well, where's the green candle? That's a good question. The green candle doesn't show up until one of these bots sells on this buy. So it actually changes on the next one. So while we're waiting for that, let's throw another one in there since we don't have to wait for an approval for 8 days. We'll process, we'll switch this one. We'll go Ape again. So we have a whole couple 100,000 pulls right now. We'll see. I wonder how much it actually costs. We should check the other scan. Let's see what's going on. Oh, that one confirmed. That one confirmed. Cool. So this is the feedback right here. You should be able to just click outside of this and have this go away. But you have to click this, or you have to click this tiny arrow, which is not intuitive or easy. That's a front end fix. That's a really easy fix. So I should definitely send that along to my friend Brandon. All right, so we should see another one coming through here pretty soon. And then let's see here. Let's see if the route's still the same. Die pulsex dark is where it's sending it now. So we might have to look on another chart for that green candle. Where's pulsex? There's darker and yep, darker and Provex, darker and Peacock, darker and Wrapped ETH, here darker and PulseX. So here's the buy right here, coming in at $9.94, and no bots have sold on this one yet. So let's send the third one, man. $10. I'm gonna switch. It says we should get $10.51. I don't think that's correct. We're gonna switch again, and route path says it's gonna go through PulseX. We're gonna close that one, It should pull up another ZKX window. There we go. Go back to ape, baby, ape. Send. Progress. Wait, non-confirmed. Let me check. Payday, I claim. Thank you, Space Cult. Are you ready for a green candle? I'm totally ready for green candle, but they're not. They're not materializing. There we go. There we go. So there's the two. There's one buy right there. Here's a buy of $66 that was routed probably through several places, and so that, 70 bucks took us from 36 cents to 38 cents on this pair right here on the PulseX pair. That one's got 2.7K of liquidity. Let's see if the darker hex went through. Yep, there you go. So there you go. These two buys went through, and we went from 36 to 36. Okay, so it really didn't move it that much. That's quite interesting. But the green candles have started, at least from the lows right here of 36 cents. And if we go back to the darker eDai, see if any of it was routed over there. Oh, that's eDai, sorry. Interesting. Yeah, darker eDai. This is up to 40 cents. Oh, yeah, that's crazy because these buys are what we've been doing over here. And that one has taken it much further, all the way up to 41 cents. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I now have an extra 491 darker in my wallet to mint with, which is nice. And there's still $5,500 sitting in eDai waiting for the whales to find out, catch up, cash out, and we'll see what they do with their newfound monies. But that's about it. I've got to bounce. It's time for me to go make those carpets beautiful. Love you guys. Remember, you matter. What you do matters. You have infinite. Excuse me. You have infinite value just being who you are and where you're at. And I'm going to remember to fold my proteins for Dr. Doge today. In fact, I think I can do it without everything freezing, but we'll see. Fold all. There we go. Those are going to. So this will go all day. Look at that. That one's ready to send. It's just started a new one. Sweet. Yeah, you guys have more value than you guys think you do. You're stronger than you think you are, and you're part of the best damn community in crypto, and I think in life right now. People that believe in something bigger than themselves. They want to see the good guy win. They want to, they really want to serve and help and make a difference and build the world they want to see. And even if it's through a sci-fi novel and some art and a crazy degen crypto game, we all do what we can. And yeah, take a second today and just think of one thing that you can be very proud of, and just sit and feel that feeling of pride for a minute. You deserve that today. You don't have enough darker. You don't have enough. We're down to 13.9%. And remember, this 67% is basically off the market for about 16 months. So, yeah, I mean, geez Louise. Yeah, that won't be hitting anytime soon. So we'll see what this pressure and the scarcity does. And of course, we're going to see how this balances out with the make it rain, with all of this darker coming in with the minting and the sales bot tax is something that would have already sold anyways on added sell pressure. But either way, love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. I have almost another 750 dark to mint. Dang, dude. Dang. That gives you a really good chance of hitting a jackpot right there, doesn't it? All right, and the jackpots we're also going to see what happens to jackpots, but All right, guys, we're gonna go out on Axiom Icon, also known as Pulse Wave Vibes, and Darker Matter right here. And we'll catch you on the next one. Ciao.
Darker matter.
Now build a bear for your teddy bear picnic. Building a bear to eat when the bull run ballistic. Will he get to a point? Yes, I'm Hex. Like Richard Hart's better Bitcoin. Industry of people sent for smart contract decoy. Multi-chain pulse real, no decoy. In my space coat suit holes like a B-boy. Anti-gravity project check AGP's coin.
Darker matter.
Fuel cell sacrifice to the decoy. Portal type with extra arms, big boy, decoy. Hungry for potential gains we could make. Some of the brave game on 180 days stake or 33. Learn the tokenomics promptly. No sleep, we are only countdown to launching. Stuff that jackpot pinata. I want the whole enchilada. We'll see mañana. Block data, sacrifice, mistake, claim. Wait, whichever ever way you play, I wish you great games. This down cycle brought many pains, but props to you if you ain't changed. You are worthy and deserving of chart turning, profit earning, graph the wins that you yearning. Start with learning, do not panic, sail in a hurry. The art of walking on a floor that's burning. More lava make the bull run faster. See through false hype and fake influence and chatter. Talking head trainer while they're dead if you let them. Truth weapon as a lesson, get up like Fight Club versus UFC. Don't talk about it, be about it. It's all about the AGP.